This is a subject that's very near and dear to my heart. Vikings and their trips and their explorations from the Mediterranean Sea, as you'll see in the map, all the way to the British Isles, all the way to the new land, Canada, by way of the Faroe Islands, Iceland, Greenland, and Newfoundland. Max Gorbachev's Sputnik News reports scientists discover a boat in a cave that Vikings believed could avert the end of the world. Besides the cave, researchers found rare artifacts from the Middle East. As we see from the map, they used to go all throughout the Mediterranean, even up through the Bosporus of today's Istanbul, across the Black Sea into Crimea. And you see the map is really, they're all over the place. They used to carry their boats overland as well. Okay, so obviously they found things from the Middle East, as well as remains of orpiment, which, according to the archaeologists, came from Turkey. How these things ended up in an Icelandic cave remains a mystery, the researchers say. Well, it's not a mystery because we have the map of where they traveled to. So they did go through Turkey, and they went all the way up to, very clearly seen on the map, as you can see, through the Mediterranean, through that boot with a little ball, which is Italy, and then Greece over there, right up through the Bosporus, which is in Turkey, into the Black Sea, Crimea, Ukraine today's, and they went up the rivers, the Danube, the Dnieper, and the Don River, all these Don, tribe of Dan, as we know, and came all the way back the rivers, all the way up to Scandinavia. And of course, they did fantastic trade that way. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. Now, an international team of scientists from Iceland, Norway, and the United States has discovered a boat made of stone in Surtsellir cave in Iceland. Researchers say this could have been used by Vikings to avert Ragnarok, or it's known as the end of the world in Norse mythology. This stone Viking ship. According to the findings of the study, which was recently published in the Journal of Archaeological Science, the cave is located near a volcano that erupted almost 1,100 years ago. Now, the impacts of this eruption must have been unsettling, posing existential challenges for Iceland's newly arrived settlers, the study said. The scientists wrote that after the lava cooled, Vikings entered the cave and constructed a boat where they conducted rituals. Bones of sheep, goats, horses, and pigs were burnt inside the boat as a way to ward off the apocalypse. Historical records show that Vikings thought of the cave as Surtur, a mythological giant who would unleash the end of humanity. The researcher said the world would end when Surtur, S-U-R-T-R, an elemental being present at the world's creation, would kill the last of the gods in the battle of Ragnarok, and then engulf the world in flames. That's the mythology. Now, another theory as to why Vikings conducted sacrifices and placed artifacts inside the boat is that they tried to strengthen Freyr, F-R-E-Y-R, the god of peace and fertility, who fought against Surtur. Researchers claim that even after Iceland converted to Christianity, people continued to believe in Ragnarok. To corroborate the hypothesis, the site at the last objects placed in the boat were a set of scale weights, with one in the form of a Christian cross. The Surtsellir cave continues to be associated with the apocalypse, and according to one tradition, is considered, quote, the place where Satan would emerge on Judgment Day, end quote. This is what the scientists wrote. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.